Hello again. Quite regularly these days I come across news stories which only a few years ago would have merely been seen in satires and comedies on the television. Take for example calling those who turn up to put out the flames in a burning building firemen. Well, we all know that these people are almost invariably men, which is why most of us refer to them as firemen, I suppose. Chief Fire Officer Dave Russell, who is in charge of Manchester's fire brigade, or Greater Manchester Fire and Rescue Service, as it is now known, is a very up-to-date and modern sort of fellow who boasts that his fire brigade is recognised by Stonewall and is on their top 100 LGBTQ plus employers. Well, there's a feather in anybody's cap and no mistake. He's worried, though, that some of the staff in his organisation are going out of their way to exclude people and be aggressive towards them. A worrying prospect and the kind of thing upon which Stonewall frowns. Some of us might think that the head of the fire brigade should be more concerned with putting out fires and incurring favour with a bunch of militant homosexuals, but there we are. In an email to his staff, Mr. Russell says, "The word fireman regularly slips into people's everyday vocabulary and very often goes unnoticed and unchallenged because it's just the way things are around here. Its connotation is sexist, exclusionary, and represents a form of microaggression that is damaging to our culture." Nothing could better sum up the madness which grips Britain at the moment than this statement. The idea that talking about firemen and policemen is aggressive is utterly mad, and yet so used are we to hearing about microaggressions that it now sounds perfectly logical to many people, particularly young people. The expression microaggression comes originally, of course, from critical race theory, and everybody now accepts it as a thing, so that even asking where somebody is from is now seen as an act of aggression. Having accepted that such harmless words are aggression where black people are concerned, you see how easy it then becomes to transfer the concept to ordinary life with men and women. This is an example of the menace that critical race theory poses, that it introduces weird and irrational ideas which nobody likes to challenge for fear of appearing racist. The very idea of a microaggression is of course absurd, but we don't like to say so in case that too upsets a black person. Now, this foolishness is finding its way into other aspects of life, and we can expect to be hearing more about microaggressions in the future, now that it's no longer confined to relations between black people and white. You heard it here first. I think you'll find that microaggressions are going to become a big thing this year.